I'm looking for a certain feeling, gotta hit a raw. Look up to my ceiling, lady chandeliers galore. Look into my closet, then you know I love couture. Even more, my shoe collection too fly for the fuck.
What's going on, y'all? It's ManCodeTV, and thank you guys for coming out. And we're gonna get right into it. So we got a story here. It's real interesting, and it definitely caught me by surprise because I kind of got some dealings with this person indirectly, but not really. I really don't know the guy, but I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm talking about. All right, so basically the story is we got a guy by the name of 5Dimes Tony, and so basically this guy was the owner and operator of a big time sports book out in Costa Rica. It's like one of the biggest online sports books that takes wagers for like sporting events, casino. It's like an online casino as well, all kind of stuff, anything with gambling and stuff like that. And it's like an online thing where you can just go on to like a website and you got all your options and stuff there, man. It's real big time. It's like one of the biggest ones I know that's like online and is offshore in Costa Rica. So anyway, from what I saw, in an article yesterday, I was like, wow, because I was surprised and shocked. So this guy was found dead. They found his body last week in a cemetery in Costa Rica. And I was like, wow, like, is that the same dude that I knew of, that, like me and some of my friends knew of? Because we've done like gambling and stuff, like, online, you place your little wagers on your games and stuff. And they were like, and I looked at the article and it says like, his body was found dead. And I'm just like, what? And so I did some more researching on this story. And it said back in September 24th, 2018, that he was leaving his offices or whatever, at the 5Dimes office, and he was driving home like 10 p.m. at night, and he was pulled over by Costa Rican traffic cops or whatever, right? I'm thinking probably he thought it was a routine traffic stop, but then it said two or three other trucks pulled up to him, and they ended up abducting the guy. Like it was like some kind of hit or something. They abducted the guy. And after they abducted him, like the next day, those same people got in contact with his wife and his family, and they said they wanted ransom money. So the ransom money, from what I saw, was like $1 million. I think they said it was 750,000 Bitcoins, something like that, but it equaled out to be like $1 million in US dollar cash. So they reached out to the family. They wanted ransom. You give us the money, you get them back. So they complied. They end up giving the money to the guy. They send them to the guys that abducted them or whatnot, thinking that they're going to get the guy back, and that did not happen. These abductors, they end up killing the guy. And the guy's body, he went missing. His body was missing. No one knew where the guy was or nothing. Like, they just knew he had got abducted. And then the whole ransom thing or whatever. So they were like, well, we sent them the money, but they never sent the guy back. They never sent them to us. So we don't know where he's at. We don't know if he's alive. We don't know anything. So, since that time, nobody had heard from him. Nobody had heard anything. And then, like I said, up until like last week, they said they found his body in a cemetery in Costa Rica. They said it was not that far. I think maybe a few hours away from where he was abducted. And it's crazy because, like I said, this is one of the biggest sports books offshore that there is. If you say 5Dimes, man, every gambler, sports bettor, person that does like online casinos, everybody knows damn near who 5Dimes is. So this is like a big deal. And like I said, I didn't even know about this. And so crazy to me is because I had dealings with the guy. Like, you know, like I said, I placed wagers before through that website. And I had some disputes with him as far as like on some, you know, betting results and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, you know, it was basically some, you know, some disputes. And so if you have a dispute, you know, it goes right to him. Like, he was taking care of all these disputes and stuff like that. You know, that, like I said, his name is Tony, but his real name, it says in the article, is William Sean Creighton. They say he was 43 years old. So yeah, so he would handle these disputes. And I remember having a dispute with the guy. He was like, you know, I'm not going to give you your money back. Oh, I can't even remember what it was, man. I can't remember what the dispute was. But he's like, I'm not going to give you your money back, but what I will do... No, wait a minute. He said, I will give you your money back. Something like that. But if I do, then you can never play here again. And, you know, that'll be the end of it. So I was like, you know, I want to play there again. So I was like, all right, forget it, man. Whatever. Just don't worry about it. It was a small sum of money. It wasn't nothing big. But this dude is known for being an asshole. Bad attitude. Lots of guys would say the same thing. Like I said, I had friends that dealt with that same website. I've been on different little forums and stuff, and people will always talk about this guy, about how bad he was, how, you know, how much of an asshole he was, bad attitude and stuff like that. Everybody knew this guy, and it was Tony from 5Dimes. And it's crazy to see this article that the guy ended up getting killed, you know, abducted and killed. Like, I'm shocked. It's crazy. I'm still shocked by that because I didn't know none of this had went on. And I didn't know that this dude had been missing for over a year. I'm like, wow. So just to see something like this, it's crazy. It's a crazy story. And yeah, condolences goes out to his family. But like I said, this is a big story. I haven't really seen nobody talking about this, like on really on too many sites. I saw it on a few news sites, and I did just recently see it on ESPN, so it's kind of getting picked up. But it's like a big deal. But like I said, 5Dimes is a big time offshore sports book. So this is a real big deal. And it's a big loss, man. Like I said, I didn't have good dealings with the dude. I remember, like I said, you know, dealing with him like on like the little online dispute thing. And we were talking back and forth. And, you know, we didn't have good dealings and whatnot. And we had a few little run-ins like that as far as like, you know, disputes and stuff. But it's terrible, man, that what happened to him, and I definitely, you know, pray for the family. And it's a terrible, terrible story, terrible. But they said that the guy had a lot of money. They said the dude was worth a lot of money. So I guess out there in Costa Rica, he probably was like a target. I'm surprised he wasn't like rolling around with security or something like that. You know, like, you doing it big like that, man, you definitely got to have security out here. I mean, you can't be slipping. You know, we saw what happened with Nipsey Hussle. You know, God rest his soul as well. And, yo, you making a lot of money and you making major moves, man. You definitely got to be out here traveling with security and whatnot. So, you know, I just had to hit y'all with that story. And, yo, I'm out. Peace.
Shoot the fucking stylist, we go find the shit ourselves. Audemars was designed by Swiss Beats. Black face, black band, orange stitching is a beat.